I've said all along since the beginning, and my cabinet member and I joke about this, there's one person I know with the hardest job in state government. She's right behind me to the right, and she's doing an outstanding job. In fact, she's having to deal with some IT system issues that we've warned everyone about since day one. But the person with the second hardest job, I've said, and it's all due with respect to each one of you, is Chris Estes. Chris, where are you?
I'm here, sir.
This guy, when he joined our team, he worked with every one of these people, from Office of Personnel to Education, to the Budget Office, to the Department of Commerce, to the Department of Office Administration, and said, how can I help you? To the IT Committee. And he immediately recognized that we've got a broken government, especially with regards to the information systems technology. We don't have bad people working in these areas. We just did not have a system that was working together. And it was extremely inefficient. It was costing too much money, and the outcomes were not good. Now, this is just 10 months ago, and believe me, we still have a lot more work to do. But he came to me as governor, and he came to a cabinet meeting and says, I got an idea. First of all, before we buy any new software or hardware in the future, why don't we try it out first? How's that for an innovative idea? And then why don't we see if it integrates with other systems that we already have online and will work with us in the future? And why don't we also do this? Why don't we also determine whether or not it's the technology that's really going to be needed 5 to 10 to 20 years from now? We want to see what works and what doesn't work. We want to see what's integrated with what and what is not integrated with what. We're going to test, we're going to analyze, and we're going to determine if these systems are viable before we buy them, before you buy them, the taxpayers of North Carolina. We're going to try it before we buy it. That's innovation. We're going to use this center as an economic development tool to recruit and retain new businesses. Sharon Decker and myself and Tony Almeida, I think, is Tony here? He's online right now. He's long distance. We're going to start, and we've already begun this process, we're going to talk long distance to economic development partners in the state, out of the state, and out of the country who are interested in North Carolina. And some of this technology, you feel like you're in the exact same room as a top CEO that you may be talking to from Europe or Asia or Central America, anywhere in the world. And we'll be able to talk to them. And I'll put Sharon Decker in front of a screen and she'll sell anything. And she will sell North Carolina for jobs right out of this building. We're going to talk about education. I've got Eric here, my great education advisor. We're now going to work with our K through 12 and our university systems and our community college system and our pre-K kids, and we're going to find out in this area what is the technology for the future for education. This is not going to solve all the problems tomorrow, but I'm telling you, it's the beginning of problem solving and with sustainable solutions and with teamwork. And Chris, thank you again very much. Thank to everyone involved. It's an honor to be in your building, too. Thank you very much. God bless each one of you. May God bless the greatest state in the United States of America, North Carolina.